Welcome back to Let's Stay Rich. Anshu Kapoor of Edelweiss and Harshvardhan Rungta Securities have prepared a zingy new portfolio for Ashutosh. So let's hear it. What does it look like, Anshu?
Well, Ashutosh, thanks a lot for sharing all the data with us. From where you are today and where you need to be, we believe you need to make a lot of transition, and that can happen over a period of time. But largely today, you are in real estate and in some savings bank deposits, which are not going to grow perhaps as fast as you need to get to your goals. And your medium-term goals are very, very clearly defined. There's sister's wedding coming up, there's a house that you want to buy, and a long term, after 10 years, you want to take a big family tour.
Yes.
Right? So, considering all of that, it appears that the ideal allocation for you is to start allocating money into equities to begin with, and maybe shift the allocation over a period of time, overweight into equities. Maybe about 70% into equities, which will comprise of mutual funds, which will comprise of some direct equity exposure, as in when the family gets comfortable with that. The remaining part will go into fixed income, maybe tax-free, maybe some fixed income mutual funds, and some contingency fund. So that's where we believe your ideal allocation should be for you to beat inflation and to reach the goals that you set out for.
He mentioned very often that they have never explored the idea of equity. In your experience, how easy or difficult is it for a family like Ashutosh's to actually make the transition from being ultra conservative in their risk-taking capacity to this overweight equity?
Well, one option that we had was to consider within some options within their comfort level. Now we did ponder over this. If we are going to suggest something which they're comfortable with currently, then meeting his goals is going to be difficult. In case you wish to meet your goals, you have to make that transition. There is some bit of information that you will have to gather. We will possibly need some kind of education on this particular asset class. You may not start immediately with the entire amount. You may explore and just test this with some bit of money that you invest today, and then get comfortable. Over a period of time you can scale up. But if you need to achieve your goals, you need to go in what is the right thing to do, whether you like it or you don't like it. So that is the intent with which we have designed this, and we have taken the liberty of exploring into areas which they're not comfortable with.
Is this the only solution?
More or less, yes. And we have also basically incorporated the rise in income that you will have. We are assuming, the underlying assumption is that you will continue to play football, and there will be a consistent growth in your contracts that you sign henceforth in the next couple of years.
So how much insurance do I take?
Ideally, in your circumstances, you would have to at least consider 10 times of what you earn today. So whatever your income is today, 10 times of that should be your life cover, the sum insured.
And if I were to add to that, Harsh, review this every 3 to 5 years, because your income and life stage would have changed. Also to add, you have to consider going for personal accident insurance or health cover, because we spoke about off the field protection, and that is very, very critical for you.
So that sounds good. Do you want to hand it over to Ashutosh now? Ashutosh, this is what we think your ideal portfolio should look like. Whenever you have time, you should go through it, review it, and perhaps if you need, also use a financial planner to help you and your mother plan your finances better. All the very best for the coming season, and thanks very much for being a part of our initiative.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And Anshu, Harshvardhan, thanks very much for coaching Ashutosh, and we really hope that you'll continue to indulge us as well.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Alright, with that, it's a wrap on this episode, but here's what you can expect in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching.